Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Today I am in Mississippi. Not sure where, what town in Mississippi am I in?
West Point.
West Point, Mississippi. And this is Old Waverly Golf Course. Very, well, is this one of like the top courses in the state, huh?
Yeah, we are #1 in the state pretty much every year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful course. Beautiful surroundings too, especially if you're from California. You're not used to this kind of like tree situation, falling leaves a little bit. Very, very pretty. So Tim is a would you call yourself like the short game teacher?
Yeah,
here?
sure. Yeah, that's all I do.
Mm-hmm.
I teach putting, chipping, pitching, bunker shots, basically anything inside of about 30 yards. That's where I focus.
So Tim is the short game expert here at Old Waverly. Can people come see you, or are you members?
No, absolutely. We teach players from coast to coast. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Really amazing. What they have here that I think is really worth the trip is a great practice facility, but they have this short game course that's just like holes from like 80 yards to 120 yards.
It's much like the par 3 course at Augusta.
Mm-hmm.
We have 4 greens and we have 6 tees.
Yeah.
And the longest one is about 130 yards,
yeah,
and the shortest is around 50 yards.
Most of the people who watch this channel are like from like a +2 handicap to like a 13. Like
right.
People who've been golfing for a while.
Right.
A lot of them have plateaued. Where in general do you see where people can really improve their scoring with the short game? Like what can they do to?
Yeah, I mean, chipping proximity is extremely important.
Just getting it close.
Just getting it closer. Yeah. I mean, if you miss 6 greens and you chip them all to say 8 feet, well, we know that's kind of the tour average for 50-50, right?
Okay,
you make about half of them. Well, tour average for 4 feet is almost, it's in the mid 90 percentile.
Yeah.
So I mean, you're going to make basically everything from 4 feet and in, and the best players in the world only make about half from 8 feet. Yeah. So just chipping it just one step closer to the
every
flag.
single inch you can get closer to the hole, regardless of anything else, is going to make So what can we do to chip better?
Well, I always break it down in 3 things.
Okay.
Contact, trajectory, and then feel or spot.
Okay.
I would say probably 80 to 90% of where people struggle is contact.
Okay.
And that's where I always start with players.
Let's see some.
And I tell them with contact, the 2 things we're looking for is where did I hit the ground, and then what angle did I hit the ground.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because it doesn't matter just where you started your attack on the ground, but like how steep you were.
Exactly. It's like landing an airplane. So you have the runway. Where's the plane touch the runway, and at what angle did it touch the runway? So like that strike there, I liked where I hit the ground, but it was a little steeper than I wanted. Yeah. So I'm gonna make a couple practice swings, just feeling a little bit shallower brush of the ground. Yep. And then I'll go back in here and I'll hit another one. So that was much better.
I'm seeing that a lot on tour. What you just did with the second one you hit, it's almost like you just said, an airplane. It's almost like this is a wing of a plane, and you're using this to kind of, you're almost hitting it fat, but not really. It's a very shallow kind of glide into the ball.
And you go back to the runway. If you hit an inch behind the ball at a pretty shallow angle, then you completely get away with it, and it's fine.
No biggie.
But if you come in steep
and hit an inch
behind it, then you lay the side.
Yeah, forget
And the conditions on tour around the green are extremely tight and pretty grainy, especially in the South when you play the Florida courses and the Texas courses. There's a lot of grain, and so that's definitely the shot that tour players kind of hate the most.
Yeah. So what we're going to do now is Tim and I are going to play a game of horse. Tim, the short game expert, has everything to lose. I have I have nothing to lose because hey, I'm just an amateur. I was supposed to lose anyway.
That's right.
All right, so let's do it. We both get a ball.
All right, I'm the home team. You call first.
Okay.
You pick your shot.
Yes. This is the way I play it, where we played in California. So it has to be on the green to count.
Okay.
And the one further away gets a letter.
Okay.
And no caveats. You can't say, oh, you have to hit this off your leg, or you have to do this.
Okay. Just closest man wins.
Yeah. Okay. Now, as we do this, I'll also give you the added challenge of I need you to give me a short game lesson.
Okay.
Help me out. Results-wise, okay. But I love the divots I took. I did not like the one I took. Yeah.
The results were definitely good. Just a little thin on the contact, but not bad at all. All right,
so Tim has nothing. I have H. And Tim gets to choose. When you chip it, and I want to remind me to take some slow motion shots of it. Yeah, it's coming in very shallow, and I can hear the blades of grass before you hit the ball, but then I can hear the thump of the bounce on the dirt after you. So it's like a brush, click, thump.
That's right.
All together.
That's right.
Yeah, I like that. I have HOR. Tim has nothing, and it's still his choice.
Go ahead and start filming.
Okay. Are you rolling?
Yep. Okay.
All right. So when we were talking before, you guys didn't see. Tim was showing me that I'm getting the club, my arm kind of on the side, right, Tim?
Yes.
Like this, and from there.
Then the arm being.
He'd rather see me more on top. Why is this bad to get it like this?
When you go ahead and do that again and stop for me. Okay, and then from when you start coming down this way with the arm bent, then the trail shoulder gets really low.
Yeah.
And then your divot, you're going to start to touch the ground a little too far behind the ball.
Right.
And then it forces you then to play the ball in the back of your stance.
Yeah, I do that.
To have good contact.
Yeah.
And you're fine as long as you can hit it low. But as soon as you are kind of short-sighted and have to hit something in the air, then the ball needs to go forward, the face open, and then this doesn't work anymore.
So what should we, so this leads to this,
Yes.
which leads to fat. What should I be doing?
Well,
or what's
if
better?
you just hold your hands like this and take it back like this, like if you were holding a medicine ball.
Yeah.
So if you're holding a medicine ball and you would take it back this way before you threw it into the wall.
Or if I was like to hand it to somebody in a line.
That's right. You wouldn't go, if you were going to throw a med ball into the wall, you wouldn't go
No.
like that. You know, you would go here and then here.
Yeah.
That's the same motion in the short game.
All right, so I'm losing very badly here, but I am pretty good at a comeback. I'm also like hitting bad shots on purpose, so I can.
Well, it's to make me feel at ease, right?
Right.
All right, so now I'm gonna go to a shot that should kind of fit your tendency, because it's on an upslope, so you don't have to hit down on it as much. So we'll go from here. Let's go to that second yellow one here.
This one right in front of it?
Well, not the first one, but the second.
Yeah, gotcha. I have HORS. Tim has nothing. I have not gotten any closer to him. But he's chosen this bunker shot. Now, what's different with a bunker shot?
Well, everyone knows you hit the ground first.
Yeah.
But same rules.
Yeah. Okay,
it's still, where's the club enter the sand? What angle does it enter the sand? The biggest difference is loft. This club face needs to be looking, as it's coming down, we want it looking at the sky, and then as it goes through, it's going to continue looking at the sky.
Yep.
So most players don't use enough loft, so then they can't hit it high enough and short enough, so then they have to slow their speed down.
Yeah.
And then they swing easy and it goes fat here, or they hit it solid, it comes out too low, and then it runs across the green.
What should we be doing?
So we want to keep this face open, and then we want to splash it and let the sand literally get on the green for most bunker shots.
So unlike playing golf, let me see you hit some practice. Okay. Some practice.
All right. So a drill I like a lot is just dig a little trench.
Yep.
Take it to the top. I'm gonna hit the front wall of that sand and then knock it on the green.
So you guys can see, come a little closer, Josh. So he dug this trench here, he missed this wall, hit that front wall, and it was very shallow.
Right, and then
he just splashed the sand up
Splash the sand out. Now the golf ball would be about 2 inches in front.
So let's do one here. So that would be the ball right here.
Yes, the ball would be about right there. So let's say the ball's there,
and let's watch this.
And then I would set up to it like this, and then splash the sand out.
Hit the front wall, and splash the back wall.
Splash the sand out.
All right, let's get on to the game. This would be a great chance for you to thin one into the junior center.
Right into the junior cottage, right? All right, so I'm going to get a nice wide base, get a good footing, open my club face, and then just try to splash it out. All right, so solid, but a little too low. So
That's
just
not
need
the
to get
flag
base
we're
more
going
up.
to, so I got some room.
I definitely opened the door for you.
but same thing, I still want to kind of keep it on top.
Yes, just open that club face a little more.
I got to the side of it, I can feel it. Okay, there. Sit down.
Oh, I may have edged him out.
All right, so that's it. I'm glad to be shut out, HORSE to nothing by a very good short game player. Tell us a little bit about your history in golf. You won Mississippi State Open?
Yeah, I've won the State Open. I played college golf at Southern Miss in Hattiesburg. And then I tried to play some professional stuff for a few years.
Yeah.
It did okay, but never got on the big tour. And then I started teaching here with BJ Trolio.
Yep.
2007.
Top 100 country teacher in the country.
Yeah, he's a top 100 guy. We've been here for almost 10 years.
Yeah.
Won the section championship, player of the year a few times.
Yeah.
And
you're still playing?
A little, yeah. I probably play 4 or 5 events a year.
Great.
And then he and I have about a half a dozen players on between LPGA and PGA and web.com.
Awesome. So when you were playing for a living, was short game always something that you really loved to do and you were really like excited by?
Yeah, and unfortunately it was out of necessity sometimes.
Okay. Right.
So sometimes I had more opportunities to chip or pitch.
I'm
but
top ramen if I don't.
I always enjoyed. I thought it was always fun just to go out to the chipping green and figure out how to hit it lower, how to hit it higher.
Yeah.
It's a little more creative.
Yep.
And I enjoy that aspect of it.
How can people get in contact with you, Tim?
They can go to oldwaverly.com, click on Teach It Center, and then book a lesson. They can book a lesson with me or VJ that way.
Yep.
Or they can email me at tyelverton2002@gmail.com.
Yeah, there's a link for that complicated last name in the in the bottom there. So check it out. Tim is going to show us some of that stuff in slow-mo. You'll see edited into this video now, and help me out a little bit more. Thanks. Bye. Hey everybody, thanks for watching that. After doing that video, Tim was showing me some more shots around the green, and he really is an expert, somebody who has completely dedicated his professional life to just shots 30 yards and in. So it's really exciting to see how he approaches the short game, and he's really, really good at it. I was in Mississippi to see Tony Lutzak to do a segment for The Source of Power, and a lot of people are asking, when are the vlogs going to come out from Mississippi? When are the interviews going to come out, and when is The Source of Power going to come out? Well, I'm editing for my professional job, my regular job. I'm doing a lot of editing for the TV show that I work on. So as soon as that TV show goes out, which is on Tuesday, I am full force into bringing out more vlogs and everything else. But stuff is coming already available in the pre-sale for The Source of Power. You'll save a little bit of money and you'll get some of the content. One of the interviews from Bobby you will get already. It's all ready to go if it's in the pre-sale already. So click the link for the pre-sale and go check it out. And I really think you'll be excited about it. I know that the stuff that I got with Monty, Bobby, and Tony is really going to change the way you think about how to smash the golf ball. And it's a great time of year to do it when we can really rebuild our swings. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.